In tonight's Ask Anthony, a problem involving this school bus that ended up in a Jacksonville woman's front yard. She called me for help because of the damage to her property and what the police report says about the suspected cause of the crash.
I knew something bad had happened just because of the sound.
Valerie Johnson says her home started shaking on the afternoon of September 30th, and when she looked out the window, she saw a bright yellow school bus had hit a big tree in her front yard. So where this crash happened is just a few feet from your house?
Yes.
I mean, your house is just right there.
Yes, sir.
Johnson and her neighbor rushed outside to see what happened and saw the bus driver slumped over the wheel.
She was totally unresponsive. Even when the police and ambulance got here, she was unresponsive.
According to the crash report, police suspected the driver of using drugs. A blood test was given, but according to the report, the test results are pending.
She came through the fence and she took out some of my hedges and she skipped the tree coming across. Here she hit my front tree.
Wayne Bennett lives next door and also had damage to his property.
The bus was smoking and we was kind of afraid that it might catch on fire.
Bennett and his son used an axe to break open the door of the school bus.
And I wasn't worried about the damage. I was more concerned was any kids or anybody on the bus.
Thankfully, no students were on the bus, just the driver. They were able to pull her out to safety. This crash happened on Barnes Road, not too far from Inglewood High School. The bus belongs to Durham School Services, and according to a representative for the bus company, the driver was removed from service pending the outcome of the investigation.
I was very concerned about this tree and the safety of it because that tree took a huge, violent impact.
That's why Johnson contacted me.
They tore up quite a few of my flower pots and tore up my plants.
She didn't feel like the bus company was addressing the property damage in a timely manner.
But this is my main concern, the safety of this tree.
While we were interviewing Johnson, someone showed up on behalf of Durham to take a look at the damage.
I guess you're calling them, got him out.
The bus company representative told me they're working with their insurance company and an outside vendor to get the tree taken down, and they apologize for any inconvenience.
People need to be heard sometimes, and I know that you did contact the company, and it seems like they're aware or more aware, so hopefully we can get things resolved.
And as I mentioned, according to the crash report, there was suspected drug use involving the school bus driver. And I asked the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office how officers make that determination on scene. What if this was just a medical emergency? A JSO spokesperson told me in an email that, quote, "This is on a case-by-case basis and the determination is made by the officer on whether drug or alcohol use is suspected. Officers are trained to handle these types of investigations. As it pertains to medical emergencies, JFRD is requested where they can conduct their evaluation. As it pertains to this case, please understand that this continues to be an active investigation." And right now, the driver has only been cited for careless driving. The bus company tells me they've also reached out to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office and they're awaiting the results of the test. I'll keep you updated on this story. Remember, you can always email me at askanthony@firstcoastnews.com.